Okay, let's give you guys some practice now. So solve this inequality here and draw the number line to represent the solution. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so try to draw a graph of y equals this thing here, and then you can get a sense of what's going on. Okay, so looking at this, you can see that well, if you try and draw a line of y equals this thing here, okay, if you try and find out the roots, well, if you put either so at the moment you've got this bubble multiplying with this bubble here. Now, if you make this 0, then the y will be 0, or you can make this bubble to be 0, then y will be 0. Okay, let's make this bubble to be 0. So when x is 0, well, the whole thing y will be 0. So you know one root will be here. Now, if you make x to be positive 2, then this whole thing here will be 0, and then 0 times whatever this number is, it will be the y value will be 0. So you see, positive 2 is also a root. So let's say this is 2 here. Okay, this is 0 here. So you know that you're going to get a quadratic. Or if you want more information about this graph, we're going to sense, we're going to guess it's going to look something like this. Okay. Yeah. So just looking at this here, there's enough information for us to realize that it's this. It cannot be an upside down quadratic, because if you multiply this out, it's x squared. It's positive x squared, not negative x squared. So we can't, well, we know it's going to be something like this. Okay. Now looking at this whole thing here, let me just clear this up. Looking at this whole thing here, we want this whole thing here to be equal to or bigger than 0. So equal to or bigger than 0. Or you see, everything here is good. So everything on the outside here is good. Everything on the inside is bad. So now jump to your number line. So hang on. So let's say your number line looks like this: 0 here and 2 here. And let's go. So this is not strictly bigger. It could be bigger or equal to. So we can include the 0, and we can include the 2, and we want everything on the outside here. Okay. Yeah. So this would be your diagram, or you can translate it to this: x. Now let's say x has to be bigger. X has to be bigger or equal to 2, but less than or equal to 0. So here, this here would be your answer. Okay.